Voiceover time. Okay, so I look like poop. I don't have no shape to my eyebrows because I have a really bad habit of shaving them, and I'm showing you that I don't have my whole little setup all set up. I have my makeup brushes along with me, and I'm showing you what I'm using what for. Foundation brush, highlighting, contour, blush, kind of like a miscellaneous brush for everything, and then that I'm going to use for my base, and then that's going to be for my contour area and my under eye area and my foundation, matte foundation. So I have this thing where I hate the way foundation looks, and it's like super duper shiny. For the most part, I have a pretty good complexion, and I sometimes will just wear powder. Yeah, that foundation smells really, really good. But I actually found a foundation that I really like a lot. This is I got this from Melrose actually. It's a matte foundation. One of the reasons I have fallen in love with it is because the coverage on it is insane. It makes all of my skin tone very even, but not only that, it acts as if it also has like a concealer in it as well too. I did not prime my face, nor did I put any kind of lotion or anything on my face, and I should have, but this was going to be kind of a fast makeup tutorial. Yeah, for my forehead I always kind of jig-jag it into my hairline. That way it blends so you don't have like this weird line and it looks like you're wearing a mask. Sorry, I lost track of thought. As I was saying though, one of the things I love about this foundation is since it dries as a matte, and I am completely out of my loose powder right now, I literally don't need any powder on it at all. So I missed a spot. I had a little breakout right there, and see, with anything that you need to like actually conceal it with, instead of brushing it on, I pat it on. So I didn't want to waste that little bit of foundation that I added to correct it. So I'm gonna put some under my eyes and around my nose, all the nice fun crevices. But yeah, I definitely recommend putting some kind of a loose powder or something over this. But like I said, fast makeup tutorial, but it does dry really, really nicely. It's manageable, and so far I've been able to wear it, and I haven't seen any kind of shift movement or anything in my foundation for honestly about 12 hours. And like I said, I got that at Melrose in Seguin. I'm putting lip gloss on my lips because I normally don't put on lipstick at all. I always put a gloss on there, and that way that's just kind of over it. And I'm done with that little section because that's not going to take me long at all. I say that as I'm trying to perfect putting lip gloss on my lips. And I don't know where I got that from actually. I just know it's called Believe. Okay, so I got this. It's actually a highlighting powder. It was Halloween highlighting powder though, and it had a skeleton on it, and the pigment on it is like insane. So I've been using this for my eyebrows, so my eyebrows don't actually look so fakely drawn on. And the brush I'm using, don't know what size it is. I've been using this brush for my eyebrows like my entire life, and well, ever since I've been wearing makeup. And I use that angled brush right there for the tip part of my eyebrows. But as I was saying, the pigment on this eyebrows, on this powder is insane. It really grabs onto the brush and it allows you to move it around and blend it. You'll see a little bit later on in the video, I actually use it for my under eyes, kind of like my waterline area, not right on my waterline, but right under it. Also for the contour area or the crease of my eye, and then I also just blend it. It looks really good. I'm doing it before and after on my eyebrows. Insane, right? Completely different. Scary. So there I go, doing my other eyebrow. Everyone is different, so I don't really recommend a certain size for your eyebrows. It's whatever you're going to be comfortable with as far as your brush. Like I said, I've been using that brush for quite some time. I actually got those bamboo brushes from Walmart, and every time one of them is getting a little bit, you know, over the hill, I unfortunately get rid of it, and then I go buy a new little set. So think it's like $8 for like 4 brushes, but I love those bamboo brushes. Pull in my crease, so that way I look halfway decent. It's funny, whenever I wake up in the morning, if my eyebrows are all kind of like all over the place, I at least have to put my eyebrows on. That way I don't look weird or people don't look at me weird. The loose powder I was just showing you is a loose powder that I'm actually out of. Sad me. Sad day. But that's loose powder I would normally put on. And the reason I like to put loose powder on instead of compressed powder is because you see how I'm putting on, this is actually, what is it? Not toner, bronzer. I'm using bronzer, kind of like a blush thing. That's why I'm putting it on my forehead too, so it looks like I have a little bit of sun on me. I don't look like freaking Lestat, a vampire. But the reason I like to use loose powder is because whenever I put bronzer or if I contour my face, it allows me to blend more with the pigment of the loose powder, and it looks more softer rather than like I look sideways and you see just lines. And here we go. So there's that Halloween highlighting powder, which they actually still sell it. You can get it at Walmart. You can actually get it in New Braunfels too at what's that place called? Oh, I forgot. I have to think about it. If I remember it, I'll put it in the comments. But they just don't have the skull on it because it's really good. They call it a highlighting powder, but has a little bit of like a shimmer in it, but it looks really, really good. See, I did under my eyes and voila. It works really well. LA Colors loose powder. So we call this a Pixie Fairy powder. I actually got this at the dollar store. Yes, it was only $1. So what's really, really funny is all of my makeup that I'm using right now did not cost me $15 for foundation or $20 for this and that. I'm not knocking more expensive makeup either. I'm just saying that, you know, if you're on a budget and you need to, you can find what you need to get at the dollar store, at Walmart, Five Below, wherever you need to go. And it works, you know, it's just trial and error. Okay, so I was using that loose pixie dust powder, fairy powder, whatever you want to call it. It's actually highlighting powder, but I was using it on the base because it's kind of like a translucent powder, and since, again, quick makeup look and I wasn't going into too much extreme, I used it on the base of my eyes. A lot of times I use kind of either the same color of my foundation or powder that I'm using or a lighter color because I like to blend with it. What I'm showing you here is how I'm putting on this in the crease of my eye is I'm going across and I'm pulling it also, kind of like a winged eyeliner. That way it's not just sectioned off. See, I pull it through and I also pull it all the way out at the tip, kind of like a winged eyeliner, but I'm doing it for an eyeshadow. So there you go. You will see me go back and forth as well too, but and then I just blended it. So there's a lot of picking up more pigment and blending in my crease, pulling through onto the contour area. Oh, there, I'm adding some to the bottom. I always add whatever color I'm putting in my crease to the bottom part of my eye, the corner. I always do, just so that way it pulls the makeup look through. You would be amazed by how if you put just makeup on the top part of your eye does not look completed like your eye makeup. So I always put some on the lower corner area. So see, going back and forth, left and right. And in a minute, you're gonna see me pull it all the way through, kind of like I'm doing a winged eyeliner again. And there I go. This just gives it a little more definition. This also gives the illusion that your eyes are bigger than what they actually are, because that's what we're going for, right, ladies? Big, pretty princess eyes. Oh, I didn't say at the very beginning part of this video, I do have fake lashes on already. I've worn these for 2 days and I should have taken them off and started brand new. I didn't though, because like I said, oh, I'm just showing you, see, it's the same thing. Got my kabuki brush. I just learned that word the other day. Leah's looking at me smiling. I was taking off my excess with my kabuki brush. I didn't even know what that was. So I'm showing you here that I have a really cool light that I didn't know that I had right there on the table. And yeah, so you can see all the highlight and shimmery and how it's all just so pretty. Eyeliner. Everyone asks me, how do you do your eyeliner? What kind of eyeliner do you use? So no matter what, pretty much all my makeup I use is all completely waterproof. All of it. I always say you never know when you're going to cry. I got this eyeliner at Melrose. And I absolutely love it. So this has two sides. It has a thicker side on one end of the marker and a thinner side for more fine point for your eyeliner on the other side. It is waterproof. One of my trick of the trades for my liquid eyeliner is I don't draw on my eye like a marker, like I'm gonna write my name, or I don't put it straight head on. I actually lean the eyeliner brush, the eyeliner pen, the eyeliner, whatever I'm using, I angle it. I put it at the tip or at the corner of my eye, and then I pull it through. And that's how I'm able to get such a smooth, soft, quick, sharp eyeliner. A lot of times too, what I do is instead of trying to pull it through to do a wing, I actually start at the very end of the wing. Right here you can see I kind of messed up a little bit. Made that side a little too thick, but it's okay, I'm gonna fix it. But what I do is I start at the corner and I even bring that in, and then I work from the outer part of my wing and I bring it back into my eye. See, I'm doing it right there. And I found a little piece of something that could be eyelash glue actually. Sorry. Like I said, I should have taken the eyelashes off. Wasn't planning on doing a makeup tutorial, but then I decided to do one because I'm just like that. Mascara, waterproof mascara. So I love this mascara. I think it's Maybelline if I'm not mistaken. I like the brush. So whenever I buy mascaras, I always look for a rubber brush, and of course it has to be waterproof. Oh, Wet n Wild. Oh, I'm sorry. Wet n Wild. And I always do the bottom part of my lashes. Like I said, always finish off your makeup look with doing the bottom of your eyes too, because if you just do the top part, I mean, some makeup looks you can pull it off with more of a natural no makeup, but even at that, I mean, you always want to finish off with your eyes on the bottom. It's like making lasagna and not putting that last final touch of cheese on the top. I mean, that's what makes the lasagna even more tasty, is you have that extra cheese. So even though I have the fake lashes, I am putting a little bit of mascara on top of them. So from my eyelash tutorial, I don't know if you remember, a lot of times what I do is I will spin my brush as I'm putting my mascara on. And there you go. Makeup done. Came out pretty, huh? I'm actually pretty impressed with this foundation that I have no loose powder on, but it actually looks really smooth. So any questions or anything you would like to know, just comment below. And that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed my makeup tutorial. Talk to y'all later. Stay warm.